Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa. Today I'm just going to be talking to you guys about Japanese hair straightening and keratin hair straightening. I'm not a hairstylist or anything by that. I'm just talking to you guys strictly from experience because I did do both. And I know when I was researching for facts and tips about like what it's like, I didn't really find much on the internet, so I just wanted to make this video for you guys and for anyone that's thinking about getting it or wants to know how to maintain it better and stuff. So hope you enjoy, hope it's informative. Okay, so Japanese hair straightening, or is also known as thermal hair straightening, is basically chemicals that is put into your hair, and those chemicals, what they do is realign the natural proteins that are in your hair to make your hair permanently straight. And when I say permanently, it means the hair that is treated is what stays straight, like completely straight. You could curl it with heat, but it won't stay like that. Like once you do it, that's it. The only way to basically, I guess you could say, reverse the process is by cutting your hair once it grows. So that means the hair that is growing doesn't grow straight. It'll grow your natural hair, but you'll see the difference. Like, I can't really see it that well right now, but you can see like the wave. It's already been 9 months since I've gotten the hair straightening in my hair, so you can already see like my natural hair showing through. Keratin hair straightening is when they put keratin protein, which is a protein, I believe, that is already naturally in your hair, and you can also find it in like shampoos, conditioners, and stuff like that, or like just treatments for your hair. And that is used to get rid of frizz and make your hair more silky and smooth. Excuse me. So I did both because when I went to do it, the lady said that my hair was very fine, so she suggested that I do keratin so that my hair won't be, I don't know, dry, and keratin is very healthy for your hair. You know, obviously you don't want frizzy hair, you want nice smooth hair and stuff. So I did both. Now, when it comes to the process, I just went online and found a salon that was in my area. I had no clue where to go. I tried to look at Yelp and reviews and stuff. I ended up finding a salon because it said that it had a discount for like certain days or something. So I went to that salon, I made my appointment, and this process is for me, it was about 3 hours. It's a long process, especially depending on the length of your hair. When I went, my hair was this length. I did get it trimmed a little while ago, so it was about this length, and I've done a little shorter. So I did pay $300 because, like I said, I did both keratin and Japanese, and it was a long process. So make sure, if you're thinking about doing this, to book it at a time that you give yourself enough time to be there and you're not trying to rush out. Okay, so once you go in, the first thing that they do is they wash your hair, regular shampoo and conditioner, and then directly after washing your hair that it's all wet and stuff, they put the first chemical in your hair, which is for the Japanese hair straightening. I'm not sure what the chemical is called. I just know it's a chemical, and you can smell that it's a chemical because it smells like formaldehyde. And if you don't know what formaldehyde smells like, it's just a very strong and like gross smell, period. Okay, so yeah, so they put that in your hair, and that chemical is, like I explained in the beginning, is gonna open up your like hair follicles, and is gonna realign your natural proteins in your hair. So after they put that, they steam your head. So they have this big like plastic thing. I'll also put in a picture, and the steam goes into your hair so that it helps the chemicals and to open up your hair follicles more and stuff. And that was for like about 30 minutes, and then after that, what they do is they wash everything out again. And then, since I got, like I said, both for the 50,000th time, the next step was to do the keratin. So they put the keratin all throughout my hair, as well as they did with the first chemical. The keratin does smell bad too, but they're chemicals, so obviously they're not gonna smell like flowers. Once they do that, they flat iron your entire hair, and they take really small sections to make sure they get every single piece. So whether you have really fine and like just naturally wavy hair like me, or super tight curls, they get every single piece of hair to make sure everything is perfect, stick straight. After that, the process is still not over. Once you go home, you cannot wash your hair for 3 days, and you have to also try and be very careful with how you wear your hair. So what I mean by that is you can't tuck your hair behind your ears, you can't tie it in a ponytail, you can't braid it, you can't put it in a bun. So if you're also thinking about doing this in the summer and you're someone who gets very irritated by your hair being on your neck, I say wait till winter time, or it's a little cooler, or you're gonna be indoors for those 3 days, because if you do that, what ends up happening is you'll get the kinks in your hair, because the chemicals are still like working into your hair, and they're getting used to the shape that your hair is gonna stay. So as long as you don't, like I said, tuck your hair behind your ear, it'll stay straight. If you do, it'll end up like this, basically, with the shape of your ear, and then you'll always have to wear it like that, or you'll have to flat iron it yourself, which would obviously be a headache and kind of a waste of $300 in my opinion. So you just have to be really careful. So that's the process, and it's worth it. Okay, I did mine 9 months ago now, and my hair still looks awesome, and it feels like beautiful. Okay, even though I showed you guys the curls and the kinks, it doesn't really bother me in my opinion, because my hair is naturally, like I said, it's fine, and it was very wavy. This is actually my second day, so I washed it yesterday, and you will see if you look really closely, I don't know if it's showing, but I have some frizz on top. And yesterday when I first washed my hair, you saw the shape of my curls on top, but I just brushed it and clipped it, and it's perfectly fine. It's really easy to maintain. Literally, I didn't have to do my hair for 6 months. I would just wake up, comb it really quick, and that's it. It was perfectly straight. So in my opinion, if you're watching this video to figure out if you should do it or not, do it if you have money, obviously, because it is a little pricey, but it's worth the investment. Hey guys, so really quickly, I just forgot to mention that the one thing you have to keep in mind is that if you do decide to do either Japanese or keratin hair straightening, that around 6 months you could start seeing your natural hair growth, so you will have to go back to the salon to do a touch-up. And some things to keep in mind is that they're only going to be treating the part that has grown in, so they won't be doing your entire head again. So not only will the process be shorter, but it should also be cheaper. And usually if you go back to the same salon that you originally got the process done at, they might do it a little cheaper. But if you decide to go anywhere else, maybe because you didn't enjoy your experience at the original salon, or it's just not available anymore, just make sure you're not paying more than what you originally paid. Now, another thing to consider is if you're gonna do this permanently, you're gonna keep doing it, or if you just want to test it out and see what it's like and you have the money to do it, then go ahead. That's basically what I did. I was really tired of trying to maintain my hair. I would wash it one day, and then literally the next day my curls would look horrible, and I would be so upset because I spent so much money on all these products and my hair wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. So I just gave up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. Straight hair, I always flat iron my hair anyways to make it look nice, so why not just have it that way all the time? So I did it, and I was extremely happy with the results. Even after after the 6 months, you would start seeing my hair growing a little bit. You could see the waves around here, but all I would do is wash it and I'd blow dry it real quick, and that's it. It would be perfectly fine after. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, When you do wash your hair that first time after those 72 hours, after those 3 days, it is recommended that you do blow dry your hair to dry it, so that way it keeps the straightness, you know, and like the heat helps lock all the chemicals in and stuff. So like I was saying, so this is really great for someone who hates doing their hair or feels like it takes too much time, or like you feel like your hair is really frizzy and like you're not confident in your hair. Like this is something that helped me. Like I was so happy. Like I would just walk out, like, you don't understand, like I would get ready and then I'll look in the mirror and be like, oh look, like it's so silky, you know, like, you know. So yeah, that's just my opinion. The other thing I would say is, if you thinking about doing the Japanese or the keratin, what I would recommend is the Japanese is more for people with thicker, more coarse, like curlier hair. My hair was curly, but like I said, it's very fine and dead. So I only had curls in the front, really. Like in the back, it was just wavy. I'll hopefully insert some pictures of how it used to look. And hopefully will look soon. But and the keratin is more for people with like just that have like thin hair and like their hair is just really frizzy and they want to get rid of the frizz. And like if you already have like straight or like close to straight hair and you thinking about doing it, the keratin is definitely a big lifesaver. The other thing that people also do to their hair is a Brazilian blowout. Now I've personally never done it, but I do know people who have done it, and some people enjoy the results, but I do know that it's more high maintenance because the Brazilian blowout is just to help with frizz and you have to continue to maintain it. I feel like with the Japanese and the keratin, it's not as high maintenance as those two. Obviously, I think the other reason is because of the chemicals that they use. So obviously the stronger chemicals, the more, you know, your hair will react to it. So when it comes to maintenance for my hair, I use any drugstore conditioner and shampoo. I was using Hosk. They also have it at Target. But right now I'm using something from BJ. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'll leave it in the description. And it doesn't have any sulfates, parabens, all those nasty things, you know, that are bad for your hair. And even if you do use stuff with it, no shade or anything, that's what you can afford or that's what you like to use, it doesn't affect it at all. Like your hair will stay beautiful and silky. So like it's totally worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully then my next video will be about how I maintain it like more in depth, and like how I style it now after the 9 months, because you can see the distinction between where my new hair is grown and where I have the straightening in it. So hope you enjoy. Hope you've decided what you want to do. Any questions, obviously comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.